What's going on, guys? This is JT here. I'm over here on the iOS server on my free-to-play account. In this video, we're going to be getting into the game mode Blitz Gauntlet. Honestly, it is one of my favorite, or it probably is my favorite game mode on my free-to-play account, no doubt. And one of the reasons why is because they're constantly switching up the rewards. Every month that it gets reset, I always check, and it's always new rewards, and I'm always like, oh, baby, I can't wait to get that on the free-to-play account. However, I wish IGG would incorporate that idea into some of their other game modes like Squad Showdown, Lost Battlefield, and everything else. We need some new rewards, boys. But before I get into Blitz Gauntlet, I do have some events going on today. We got Board Game Bash, which in my opinion is probably the best free-to-play side game mode that just hooks you up with all kinds of materials. A discount store also is in the same category as well, but you got to get super lucky and get that 90% discount store really to even get anything at all worth value for free-to-play accounts. We also got Pirates Booty, which I am going to be making another separate video on Pirates Booty here in a little bit. We got Floating Isle as well. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Floating Isle, I am cheering for Zenith Stones because I need them very badly. Please. Okay, Castle Chest, not bad. We'll take the Castle Chest. I've actually gotten that like 3 times now that Floating Isle's been around. And you can't go wrong with Castle Chest because that could be 100 books in there. And 100 books is very nice. All right, let's go ahead and get our free Cosmo. Or how about the werewolf? Nobody cares about the... Ooh, 5 of 10 Flame Guard just sitting right there. Can I just afford to roll over that? I mean, I have a lot of talent chest. I don't really think I need Flame Guard anywhere. Where could I use Flame Guard? On a backup Michael? Let me see. What does my Michael got? Could use it on a backup Michael. Flame Guard's decent on Michael. We got Revitalize. I don't really care about having Revitalize on Michael. Yeah, we'll go ahead and replace that Revitalize with Flame Guard. That seems like an okay idea. Although I don't really know if I'm going to be using the Flame Guard on my Michael, but we'll have it there. It's better than Revitalize because I can just use Revitalize as insignias. Believe it or not, I actually have plenty of insignias with Revitalize to where I don't even need to like stack Revitalize on a hero. Really, the only heroes that I go with Revitalize are the heroes that I like to use my Psy Shields, because I do have a lot of backup Psy Shields like this, because these heroes are pretty important to proc at the start of the fight, and Psy Shield just helps that happen, right? Because it ignores one negative status. All right, let's go ahead and get into Board Game Bash, and then we'll get into Blitz Gauntlet. All right, Board Game Bash. Here we go. What do we got? We still got Dovekeeper. No, they changed Dovekeeper to Mahatma. All right, so I would like to land probably either on Igniting Stones or Zenith Stones. Either one of those would be helpful. So that is a 4 or an 8. Preferably an 8 because I really need Zenith Stones insanely bad. But even if I get a puzzle piece, I'm not really that mad about it because those 150 super snacks, which I still have there, I'm looking at them, are actually really helpful. So, and honestly, I used to cheer the most for 10 for insignia boxes, but at this point in time, really, I don't really need that many more insignias on my free-to-play besides like higher up-level insignias, which are impossible to get for free-to-play players as of right now. All right, so let's see what we got coming, boys. Come on, give me a 8 one time. Come on, say 8 on the dice. We got a doozy. They got Snake Eyes. What's up, Snake Eyes? All right, well, I'm not mad about Snake Eyes. Even if I get another puzzle piece tomorrow, I'm still just going to be getting double the amount of super pet snacks. So we'll go ahead and take those 150 pet snacks. Can't really go wrong with that. I need pet snacks like insanely bad on this account. So like I said, we will take it, boys. All right, let me go ahead and get rid of this free talent roll because that bugs me. And we got 3 of 8 scores, which is useless. All right, let's go ahead and get into Blitz Gauntlet. You know, I don't remember if I said this or not, but the one thing I love most about Blitz Gauntlet, especially on my free-to-play, is every month that I log in, it's always new rewards. And I'm always like, okay, nice, let's check out and see what it is. And they're normally rewards that help me a pretty solid amount on my free-to-play account that makes me want to log in every single day and actually play the game mode. That is very important for players to want to log in and actually play the game mode, right? Like on my main account, I'm going to be honest with you guys. The only thing I really do at this point in time on my main account is log in, check the bazaars, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend any money today. Don't really play any game modes because IGG doesn't, like, it's like, come on, man. Lost Battlefield, nothing but timeouts, right? Even Blitz Gauntlet, it's like, actually, Blitz Gauntlet on my main account, I do as well because you can get some scraps that you actually can't purchase, which makes me want to play Blitz Gauntlet. So they need that same idea for other game modes. I just really miss playing some of the other things in Castle Clash. However, on my free-to-play, I'm constantly keeping up with everything, and I think just the free-to-play basis is really, the free-to-play player base is really keeping Castle Clash alive, to be honest, because the pay-to-play base just isn't quite near. I mean, yeah, things are a lot cheaper and you can do a lot more things in Castle Clash, but what do you spend all that money for in Castle Clash at this point in time? There's really nothing to compete in as being a pay-to-play player, right? Besides, let's say, like HBM or something, but you don't really got to spend big money to even compete in that. But one thing I do love about Blitz Gauntlet is the fact that they're constantly getting new rewards. And one thing I noticed that they came out with in this update is, or this month, is victory marks. Now, in my opinion, or what I've been doing lately, is I've been saving all my victory marks. Here's the reason why. Because whenever you go in to purchase something with victory marks, you'll notice everything is super expensive. And the reason why I say that is because, I mean, I've done, I think now 4 months of Blitz Gauntlet. I believe Blitz Gauntlet's been out for 4 months. Kept up with it every single time. And each time I've gotten 400 total victory marks. And 400 victory marks for a month worth of play really doesn't get you all that much. I mean, it doesn't even get you 1 Karamic Rock. Now, one thing that is decent is these Prime Insignia Pack 5s, but still not really that great. It takes an absolutely insane amount of not only ton of insignias to get those insignias leveled up, but also red crystals, which are very scarce, especially for free-to-play players. So I've just been saving all my victory marks. I would suggest that you guys probably do the same things because it's just, everything's too expensive in here. Everything's too expensive. The price either needs to get reduced, or I think in the future, the main reason why I was saving them is because I figured they just keep adding more and more new items, and that's what they did with this last update. They added hero skin scraps, but I don't really care to have hero skin scraps on my free-to-play account, especially for the hero. Actually, I already have all the scraps that are on these, so I'm not just going to, you know, spend my marks on something that valuable might come in the near future in 4 victory marks on, let's say, scraps, right? Because all that does is give you a new look of your hero and also give you a little bit of might, which really isn't that important. Now, Zennastones I would spend, but it's like, man, 4 months worth of saving for 80 Zennastones, I just can't spend all my victory marks on 80 Zennastones. You know what I mean? That could get the same amount from this one chest that I just got from floating out, right? So, yeah, not quite worth it. Now, here is why I really wanted to make this video. It isn't even because of the victory marks. I do like that addition, but here's what they added, boys. This is really important for all you free-to-play players. Y'all need to make sure. Let me see. Was there anything else? They added more victory marks, right? Okay, yes. We got another 120 victory marks here. So they're going to be giving out quite a bit of victory marks, which is pretty nice in my opinion, because you can kind of choose whatever you want, right? Now, like I said, I am just really going to be saving up all those victory marks on my free-to-play just in case they either reduce the price or release something that's actually really worth it in the victory mark section. But here is what you free-to-play players need to be doing Blitz Gauntlet for on a daily basis. It is this 8 Revitalize Insignia. No matter how many times you've done Blitz Gauntlet, you could have possibly gotten those Prime Insignia Pack 8s, but you can never guarantee yourself to get an 8 Revitalize, right? Now, my free-to-play account really doesn't even need the 8 Revitalize, but obviously I keep up with Blitz Gauntlet every month on my free-to-play, no doubt about that. And yeah, they now have an 8 Revitalize, so you guys make sure, sign on, do Blitz Gauntlet, and snatch up that 8 Revitalize. I mean, not only do you get the 8 Revitalize, you still get the Prime Insignia Pack 8, but you also get another Prime Insignia Pack 8 and the same good old rewards with the level 10 talent runes and everything else. Plus, you also get some new victory marks. So, I'm a fan of the upgrade for Blitz Gauntlet. I mean, the rewards just keep getting better and better and better, right? They increase the amount of books, the amount of honor badges, pretty much everything you get. The amount of spawning agents did stay the same, so did pet essences, but that's okay. Everything else increased just a hair, and they added some new rewards that are actually very nice, boys. All right, so what do we got today? We got destroy all buildings, win in 2 Blitz Gauntlet battles. Now, one thing I did notice is you can actually complete quests for gems now. Now, if you complete quests for gems, it's not quite worth it because, well, at least it's free to play, it's not worth it because you really need to fight all the battles and gain all those accolades that you can possibly gain on a day-to-day basis, right? And each day you can fight or gain 540 total. And by the time you actually gain 540 of these, I mean, let's be honest, you're going to be done with all the quests. So what would you ever want to quest up? I haven't really seen any quests that are worth questing up. And anytime I see a base that has heroes that have, let's say, like this Lavanica down here, it's just not even worth fighting, man. I just simply skip over, lose the points, and then move on to an easier base. And whenever I see a base like this, we'll go ahead and send our Lazu right there at the front. Let him freeze everything. Wow. Did my Lazu just one-shot this guy's whole My Lazu just straight tore him up. That's what I love about Lazu. Go ahead and enter the base, leave the base. Anytime there's a base that just has annoying buildings to kill, this is how I run Blitz Gauntlet on a day-to-day basis. If I look at the base and I'm like, oh, well, either that base has way too hard of heroes or that base just has buildings spread out all over the place and it's going to take me like more than 5 seconds to beat it. There's no breakthrough heroes in this base. We do got some of the new super pets, so we'll go ahead and send in our Lazu. Oh, what? What just killed my Lazu? Lazu gets one shot, boys. You hate to see that because, unfortunately, since I'm recording a video, I'm not going to wait it out. I got to spend the 10 gems to go ahead and revive my boy. Or, you know what? We could just go ahead and end the video there. You guys get the point. I really wanted to talk about the rewards of Blitz Gauntlet. The same thing. I mean, whenever I fight Blitz Gauntlet, like I said, I would revive, but like I said, I don't really necessarily need to show you guys the actual battles of Blitz Gauntlet. Just wanted to talk about the game mode and give it its props where props are due, and talk about that new 8 Revitalize that is coming to Blitz Gauntlet, or is in Blitz Gauntlet, and you guys do need to take advantage of that. Anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. I am out of here for now. Peace out, fellas.